right, good morning, everybody. This is a good news day. This is a good news story. This is a happy day, and this is one stop in the week-long victory lap of the 10 students whom you'll be introduced to in a second. They have tonight yet another awards ceremony. They have graduation this week, weather permitting, but today is something new. What we're announcing today are the recipients, the first ever recipients of the New Bedford High School's Mayor's List. And the Mayor's List comes out of the idea that in this city, especially in a time of transition in our school department, we need everyone to know that we honor excellence and that our high school is a place where excellence can take root and blossom. And we have 10 examples today of students who have worked very hard, all very talented, but all of whom have worked very hard over the course of their 4 years and make their families proud, and so many of their families are here today, if not all of them, but also make their high school proud and their community proud. And they make their mayor proud. And so maybe at the risk of sounding self-aggrandizing, we call this the Mayor's List because it's akin to the Dean's List. It really, the premise is that we want to honor the top 10. And in doing that, what we're recognizing is just the students who have achieved the highest out of everybody else. It's an objective measure. You're in the top 10 or you're not, and they are in, and there's no disputing that they deserve it. They play on the same playing field as everybody else. But more importantly, or just as importantly, in honoring excellence, we want folks to know that New Bedford High School, and I've said this many times before, and frankly the proof will be in the pudding that you see in a moment, remains the most competitive high school in southeastern Massachusetts for college admissions. The students you will hear about today have gotten into the nation's top colleges. They've done it at New Bedford High School. They've done it through the AP program at the high school. New Bedford High School still yields, despite the transition in the school system, still yields top graduates who go to top colleges who go on to do big things. And this group is no exception. There are, as you will hear, some amazing students who are in this group. All of them are amazing, all doing very different things, all pursuing excellence in their own ways, but what they have in common is academic excellence, and so that's why they're receiving the award today. So I want to thank a number of people. And what we'll do is you'll hear from 3 other speakers today. You'll hear from Mike Shea, from Pia Durkin, from Andy Kulak, and from Larry Finnerty today. After the awards are given out, I'll ask them to come up and to join me as the awards are given out. I want to acknowledge the City Council support. Steve Martins from Ward 2, New Bedford High School graduate, is here with us today, showing his strong support for the flagship high school in our city. School committee members, again, Larry Finnerty is here, Jack Livermeno, Marlene Pollack, all here, all who firmly support the idea that's represented by this award. And I just want to thank all of you for your support. I also want to thank someone who was in that top 10 just a few years ago, who happens now to work in my office, the one and only Lauren Barber, who assembled all of this today, someone who has both at New Bedford High and more recently at Princeton University demonstrated excellence in a number of ways. And so Lauren took this on with a passion, and she's a little bit bitter that Melissa Isidore broke some of her records on the track, but she's not holding that against Melissa, and she really did a great job pulling this all together today. So thank you, Lauren. All right, with that, let me, we're gonna do this in countdown fashion. So let me begin, and maybe Mr. Kulak, Larry, Pia, Mike, if you want to come on up, and then after we go through the awards, each of you can offer your remarks. But we'll go through the We'll go through the awards one by one, starting with Catherine Guillot. She'll be attending Simmons College in the fall, and she intends to study physical therapy. She got into a number of other great schools, and after finishing college, she hopes to open up her own physical therapy center for athletes. We hope that you do it right here in New Bedford. She's going to be playing 2 sports, with softball and volleyball, continuing on her success here at the high school, but she's succeeded in so many ways, and we're pleased that you'll be the first person to receive the Mayor's List plaque. Catherine, come on up. Okay, next is Catherine Souza. And she's going to WPI, where she intends to major in actuarial studies. She was accepted to a number of other great colleges, and after finishing college, she hopes to return to New Bedford to work for an insurance agency and give back to her family and friends in the community. That's music to my ears. I think you'll be starting your own insurance company and running it very successfully. She enjoyed tremendous success in the marching band, and she plays both the trumpet as well as percussion instruments. Another multifaceted teenager who's heading for great things. Catherine, congratulations. Okay, next up is Tyler Arena, Renaissance man, who will be attending URI in the fall, where he intends to major in chemical engineering. He was also accepted at UMass Dartmouth and WPI. After he finishes college, he hopes to work as a chemical engineer for a pharmaceutical company. He was a 3-sport athlete at the high school: football, basketball, and volleyball. He intends to play football at URI, which has a great football program. Tyler, hope you come back. Hope you succeed on the gridiron, but we also hope you succeed in the classroom and bring your skills back to New Bedford when you're done. So Tyler, come on up. Congratulations. Nice job. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, next is ranked 7th in her graduating class is Danielle Almeida, who will be attending BU in the fall, where she intends to study communications. She got into a number of other great colleges, and after finishing college, she hopes to become a publicist. And she's done lots of stuff at the high school, has excelled in everything, and we too hope you come back here and share your talents with us, Danielle. Congratulations. And next is Paula Tavares, who will be going to UMass Amherst, where he intends to pursue a pre-med curriculum. He was also accepted at a number of top universities: Anderson and BU, Davidson. And after finishing college, Paula hopes to attend medical school to become a pediatrician. I think he'll be a great pediatrician. He excelled as a track athlete as well as a wrestler. And hopefully they'll have that wrestling program back in order at UMass Amherst so he can compete there as well. But Paul, a great job both athletically and academically, and we can't wait to see how things are going to turn out for you. Congratulations. All right, next up at number 5 is Nathan Bates, who will be attending the University of Miami, where he intends to study biomedical engineering. That sounds like a lot of work. He was also accepted at the Polytechnic Institute of New York, Tulane, WPI. After finishing college, Nathan ultimately hopes to create or discover a medical advancement that can be used to help others. He excelled outside the classroom in swimming and volleyball and golf. What you don't know about him, what you might know if you go to the beach this summer, he's also a lifeguard at East Beach or West Beach this summer. Both. And one of his fondest memories of his job is when the mayor showed up last year upon news of a shark sighting, and just want you to make sure you scare all the sharks away this summer so we can have a safe beach. But Nathan, great job, and hope you find those discoveries, and hope you bring them back here to New Bedford. Congratulations. All right, next up is Julia Krozik, who will be attending Goucher College this fall, where she intends to major in dance. She was accepted at a number of other terrific institutions, and she hopes to break into the dance world and perform as a professional ballerina. And I can tell you that, having my own daughters in New Bedford Ballet over the last few years, I can tell you they look up to Julia as someone who's a real virtuoso. I have no doubt that she can break into the profession. Not that I'm speaking from expertise or anything, but she is that talented, and she really has made the New Bedford Ballet performances a must-see opportunity over the last several years. They'll miss her there, no doubt about it, but hopefully you'll come back here and find some time to teach some of the other younger girls coming up some of the tricks of the trade. But congratulations, Julie, on everything you've accomplished. All right, next up is Melissa Isidore, who will be attending Brown in the fall, where she intends to major in urban studies. I know one urban area I'd like you to study a little bit. She was also accepted at Brandeis and Tufts, and she hopes to obtain a master's degree and become an urban designer or architect. If I get reincarnated, I'd like to come back as an urban designer too. It's a great way to go, and Melissa had a tremendous career as a track athlete at the high school, in which she's going to continue on with that at Brown. And Brown's only a half hour away, so I'm sure we'll be seeing highlights on Channel 10 and 12 of you winning more races at Brown. Melissa, great job with everything. All right, next up is Katia Dominguez. She'll be attending Tufts this fall, where she'll study biology as a pre-med student, hoping to follow in the footsteps of her brother, who's now a physician, also a New Bedford High graduate. Katia received, it's not here, but she also received the Irwin Jacobs Scholarship just a few weeks ago, and she too hopes, as I said, to become a doctor and return to New Bedford to open up her own practice. That's great. We can't have enough of you in our community, Katia. And I just want to say congratulations. Number 2 is quite an accomplishment. The salutatorian of the class of 2013, Katia Dominguez. And then there was only one. Caitlin Hills has excelled in so many ways, and has been a real source of pride for our high school as well as the community. She's one of the best students ever to go through the high school, and certainly someone who have made a huge mark on the school itself. She's going to Columbia in the fall, where she intends to study neuroscience and behavior. She got into a few other colleges that you might have heard of, Brown, Dartmouth, Harvard, Yale, Johns Hopkins, and I know you selected Columbia. You didn't select Harvard. I won't hold it against you. But she, after finishing college, this again is music to my ears, so she intends to open up her own medical practice and return here to New Bedford. You're not just saying that because you wanted me to hear that, right? But anyway, a fantastic record at New Bedford High School, one that will be hard to top in the years to come. National Merit Finalist, really fantastic record. And Caitlin, you're getting a lot of accolades this week and then this month, and you deserve them all. Congratulations. Well, let me next call Superintendent Mike Shea, who is winding down his tour of duty in the next couple of weeks. But I wanted to invite Mike up because I know that Superintendent Shea feels just as strongly as I do about honoring excellence in the school system. People need to know that these 10 students did as well as they have. And that they personally deserve our thanks and praise. Mike?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Again, I just want to congratulate the top 10 students and to the parents and family members that are here, because I know it takes a lot from the family to assist and help through the process. I just want to add my 2 cents that, I came out of retirement for one reason. It was that what New Bedford gave to me when I went through the high school and got into college, it was time to get back to what I felt was a good education. And I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the city of New Bedford. And the students that are here today, you are so far advanced than when I was in 1970 as a senior. I didn't make the top 10. I think you are already on your way to excel whatever you do. And I'm just so proud that you are a New Bedford High School Whaler. And just remember that all the time, because it is a proud city and it's a proud school. Thank you very much.
I asked Pia Durkin to speak today, and because I think it's Pia's taking over in just a couple of weeks as superintendent, as everybody knows, and I wanted, she left a record, has left a record, is leaving a record in Attleboro of excellence across the board, but especially at the top of Attleboro High School. Attleboro High School has come a long way in the short time that Pia Durkin has been the superintendent in that school system, and the students at the top in that school system have excelled in ways that have exceeded what Attleboro, the Attleboro community has experienced in over its history. And so I wanted you to hear directly from Pia how she feels about the pursuit of excellence in the school system and the value and the place of valuing excellence as part of her approach to governing this system. Pia?
Thank you, Mayor, and I'm delighted to be here. I am starting as of July 1, but I almost feel like today I'm starting because I'm starting with the top. And you represent for me not only your passions, incredible diversity in terms of what you love and what you've done in your 4 years, but you also represent the hope for the future. So I did say when we were up in the room upstairs if I could ask them to come back. And though I said to come back to talk to our high school students, the mayor was wise enough to say, what about our 7th grade students and 8th grade students who are entering the high school? I say to you, I'm delighted to become your incoming superintendent because you begin a path that we definitely want to follow, and that in the years to come, when you do come back to New Bedford, you'll see many more students that you'll possibly hire, work with, and then be able to say, I did that and you can too. So congratulations, hard work, and remember to thank your families and those teachers who put you where you are and with all the effort that you showed. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Let me ask Larry Finnerty to speak on behalf of the other members of the school committee. And Larry, I know, feels very strongly that that New Bedford High School has to continue, and I know it will be seen as the flagship high school in this region where students can be launched to really big things. Larry?
Thank you, Mayor. I bring the greetings and the congratulations of the other members of the school committee today. It's nice to make a list that's this honorable. You all of a sudden become someone who younger people will look up to. And with the parents, congratulations to the teachers and the guidance counselors who have worked so hard with you. You notice that you see up here busy people, and that old phrase about if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Somehow you fit it all in. It's incredible how you did it. I was very impressed. I know you're in many activities, but I noticed that, I don't want to single out one person, but she's up there, number one. Many people ran track. It's easy. You come back to the same place. You can't get lost. I'm impressed that Caitlin ran cross country because you never know where you're going. But see, she seems to have worked that out now, as all of you have. You have a path now, but you have a definite responsibility. We hope you come back, and as that phrase says, we need to pay it forward. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, thank you. And then last, let me just call up your headmaster, Andrew Kulak, for a few words. Andy?
Thank you. Good morning. First, I'd like to thank Mayor Mitchell and the Mayor's office for beginning what we hope to be a long-standing tradition of recognizing excellence in Bedford High School. Students, stand up as a group, top 10. Congratulations. Not an easy achievement to make the top 10 in Bedford High School. A lot of work, hard work, dedication, commitment to excellence, long hours of homework, but you know, we talk about academic success, but as a group, I can say there's another element that these students hold, and that's kindness and being good people. And I think we should recognize that as well too. So congratulations for all the hard work, being the people that you are, and for being students at New Bedford High School. I know you will move on to bigger and better things. So again, congratulations.
Well, let me close the ceremony by saying this. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your family. You have so much to be proud of, and we can't wait to see what you guys do. Thank you, everybody, for attending.
When you earn your GED diploma, the barriers in your life fall. Take the first step and get free GED information in your area at 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or yourged.org. Earn your GED diploma and begin your brighter future.